Hey, I'm Bruce Cook, and today we're going to be doing a pepper review. This is a pepper I've been waiting quite a while to be able to review. It was one of my latest plants or pepper types that I grew this year. I got the seeds from these from subscriber Philip Emery. So this is the Rocoto Aji Largo pepper. So my plants had peppers, I think, up to over maybe a couple months ago, and it's taken this long for these things to ripen and fully ripen. And I finally got a couple peppers that had fully ripened that didn't end up with bug damage, or because I had a couple other ones that started to ripen, and then I discovered it was because there was holes in them. And but anyways. So I finally got a couple of these things, and I got them picked. So we're going to be trying one of these today. Again, this was thanks to Philip Emery. So, and again, the name of these things are the Rocoto Aji Largo. So I've never had one of these before. I did look up on Google just before I did this video to find out what the Scoville heat unit range for these things are. And according to Google, these things range between 10,000 to 50,000. So 10,000 would be a little bit higher than what the upper end of a jalapeno gets. So you look online what the range for jalapeno, you'll see numbers as low as 3,000 SHU or Scoville heat units, and they get up to 8,000. So 10,000 would be just above what jalapenos are known to get up to, and 50,000 is the upper end of what you would expect from a cayenne pepper. So that's what the spice range for these things are going to be. But we're gonna see. We're gonna try this thing out, see what it tastes like, see if it's sweet, fruity, whatever. So we're gonna cut this open. Like I said, I got two of these, so if I find anything funny inside, which I don't think I should, this pepper's in pretty good shape. There's no damage, no sunspots, no rotting, nothing going on here. This just looks really good. I did pick this, it was like 3 days ago. So since the weather has been cooling down, I have been picking peppers that were almost fully ripened and letting them sit in my room for a few days to finish ripening. So that way nothing funny happens to the peppers. So, because I am collecting peppers right now for myself to make hot sauces. I did stop selling them close to 2 months ago. I'm getting close to 7 weeks since I've had my full hip replacement surgery, and since then I have stopped selling them for the most part, just because I do need them, for myself. But anyways, we're gonna cut this open, see what it looks like on the inside, give it a little sniff, see what it smells like. I'll try to cut this right in half. Feels like it's thick-walled. Oh, I almost got worried there. I seen seeds, but the seeds were black. But I just remembered the seeds that Philip Emery had sent me were also a really dark color. So, and yeah, that smells sweet. It has like a bell pepper smell to it. But yeah, there's one side. Yeah, these things are pretty darn thick-walled. I don't need to save seeds from these things. I still have a bunch of seeds that Philip had sent me. So we're going to try these out and see if it's something I want to grow again next year. But here, you know what? I'll give you a... let me get my little desk lamp. I got my desk lamp right behind the camera. Get it pointed up. I want you to see the walls of these peppers. I'm hoping this comes in good. But I don't know if you can see that. It's very thick-walled. It actually has the texture and the thickness of a bell pepper, and I'm getting that smell from these too. It's got a bell pepper smell to it. Doesn't smell 100% like a bell pepper, but I'm getting that that same general smell you get from a bell pepper. Picking up some other smell. I can't think what I'm recognizing. Let's see if I can get... There's like another grassy smell I'm getting. But we're gonna we're gonna eat both halves at the same time, and tell you what I think. So, all right, if I can get both these in my fingers, but here you go. Here's both halves of this, and again, this is the Rocoto Aji Largo going in. That is sweet. Wow. That is very unique too. Very unique from any other pepper I've ever eaten. Very different. And the type of spice I'm getting up front is that type of spice that you get from the milder peppers that you don't get from like the hot and super hot peppers. There's like a different tingly type feel you get with them, and I'm getting that with this. Boy, was that sweet up front. It's like literally sweet. Man, it's like super fruity, super sweet. I'm trying to think. There's another actually like regular fruit, common fruit that I'm picking up the same kind of taste with this pepper. That has got to be the sweetest pepper, spicy pepper I have ever had. Super juicy. It was thick-walled, obviously. You know, I showed that. Spice level. Actually, you know what? The spiciness of this thing, to me, is very identical. Is identical to the cayenne pepper. It's not just the intensity. You know, it says it gets up to 50,000 Scoville units. I don't mean that. I mean the type of tingliness. The type of, I guess you'd say burn. I mean, it's not a burn to me, but, I mean, I definitely pick up spice. I could actually say it's like, a quarter of a way to a 1 out of 10. Yeah, I'm getting that, typical chest burn that I get with, mild peppers that I rarely get with super hots. I'm trying to think of what fruit, like regular common fruit, or flavor that I was picking up with that. Like, it's like if you've ever had a red bell pepper, if you've tried green ones and red ones, red ones, you know, the fully ripened ones, they're much sweeter. They have like a sweetness to them. It was that kind of sweetness, but it was even sweeter than a red bell pepper. And before this, the red bell peppers are the sweetest peppers I've ever had, but they're not spicy. So this is definitely by far the sweetest spicy pepper I've ever had. So yeah, I'd say the type of burn would be just like the cayenne pepper, very similar like burn. So like I know jalapenos to me have their own type of little burn. Like I said, I'm not talking about the intensity, like how high they get. I'm talking about the type of burn, and that was very, very similar to the cayenne pepper. Yeah, you know what? I think these are the kind of peppers I'm gonna want to grow again next year. I'll grow a lot more of them. I'm very impressed with this. This would make awesome hot sauces and salsas that I could give out to like friends and family and coworkers and stuff. I know they'll love these because they like me bringing peppers to work to give to them all the time. But it's usually the aji lemon drops. And they also like the purple ghosts that I grow. Because they're not, to me, they're nowhere near as spicy as like the red ghost or even the yellow ghosts. And they're a little bit more tolerable. Like I was at work last night and my boss ended up making himself a shake. Like he does these veggie shakes. And he threw in a purple ghost that I had given him a few days ago. Because I'm always bringing in bags of Ziploc bags full of aji lemon drops, and I'll throw in some purple ghosts because they request them. And he threw one into a shake last night. He liked it. I kind of got him lit up a little bit, but he's really enjoying it. Well, both of my bosses, it's a couple brothers that own the paintball company I work for, and I don't have anywhere near enough peppers to like make of these Rocoto Aji Largos to make hot sauces this year. I might just I'll just give them out to like my coworkers and my bosses and stuff. Next year I'm definitely gonna grow these again. So I know they're really gonna enjoy these. I think they might even like these more. Like they love the ahi lemon drops, but they might like, I don't know, they might like these even more than the lemon drops. These were so sweet. I can't believe how sweet these things were. I actually got a little bit of wetness on my nose. But yeah, oh yeah, the spice level never went up more than like a quarter of a 1 out of 10. I could little more than pick up on the spice. It does a little more than move my needle, as some would say. But nothing. I can't give it a 1. I mean, some people say you got to start with a 1. I mean, for those of you who gauge things like that, okay, it's a 1 out of 10. But man, boy, that was really good. Also, here in a little bit, I want my tolerance to go down a little bit during the day. You know, after eating this. Plus, I just had lunch that had scorpion peppers and my red ghost / chocolate boot lacrosse plant. I had that put in a little tiny bowl of leftover pasta I had from yesterday. So I gotta let my tolerance go down because I actually have a couple really cool crosses. These were actually accidental crosses that happened on the plant recently. It was I have my yellow ghost pepper plants and my ahi lemon drop plants next to each other in my pepper garden out back, and I had a couple. There was 2 peppers on that. It was on the ghost pepper plant that grew in really skinny. And instead of ripening into a slight, like you get a little orange tan on the yellow ghost peppers if you let them sit long enough. And these didn't do that. Instead, they not only were they a little bit long and skinny, they weren't quite as long as the ahi lemon drops, but you know they were rounded at the end. But they had ripened into a neon yellow color, and I thought it looked like I might have had some crosses between my the ahi lemon drops that I have right next to them. Like the pollen ended up getting into the flowers, a couple flowers on my yellow ghost pepper plant. And I actually, it was the same day I picked this Aji Largo pepper. I took a bite out of one of them, and it was definitely a cross. It wasn't just yellow ghost pepper, and it had the flavor that I would think that you'd get out of it if it was a cross between a lemon drop and it had that tangy sweet taste, a taste that I don't get from a yellow ghost pepper by itself, and it had a spice level of somewhere between the two. It wasn't as hot as what the yellow ghost peppers get up to, and it was definitely spicier, a lot spicier than what the lemon drops normally get. So I do have the second one of those two saved, so I wanted to do a video review of that. So I thought that'd be an interesting one. Also, I still do this year. I do need to do an individual review of my red primatalis and my chocolate bootlas. I ended up realizing I didn't make videos on my channel reviewing those. I've eaten those peppers on Johnny Small Pepper's channel. So I've been a guest on several of his live streams this year, and I ate those peppers on his live stream, and I forgot that I never made individual videos for my own channel this year. So I'll be as soon as I get another red primatali fully ripened on my plant and chocolate bootla on my plants, I'll be picking them, let them sit for a couple days to make sure they're thoroughly ripened in and out, and I'll be making reviews of those as well. Also, I have a bottle of 20. It's called. It's from Tom Broom from Seriously Hot Peppers. I actually did a video a couple years ago when I had bought it from him then. It was that 26-month Seriously Evil tincture that is said to be over 10 million Scoville heat units. So a year ago, I had one of my subscribers had me purchase a couple bottles of this stuff, and I just and he finally had me send him the bottle that was for him, and he let me keep the second bottle, and he told me I could go ahead and start using it for whatever I want, and I'm gonna do some challenges with it. So I tell you, that stuff is really brutal. Like it's very quick upfront heat. It like takes a bite out of your mouth right away. That Seriously Evil 26-month tincture. So we'll do some crazy challenges with that. I at least want to get a like a little gusher. It's not going to be filling the pepper up. There's no way I'm going to fill a pepper up with that tincture. That's a trip to the hospital if I did that. It'll be like I was thinking of using maybe doing a gusher with a red Primatali and doing one with the chocolate Primatali. Maybe putting 5 drops of that stuff. If you ever had any of Tom Broom's tinctures and you've ever tried that 10 million Scoville heat unit Serious Evil tincture, you know even 5 drops is pretty impressive with that stuff because that is definitely some Seriously Evil tincture. So, but anyways, there's my review of the long-awaited Rocoto Aji Largo pepper, and again, it's thanks to Philip Emery. So, anyways, I'll catch you guys here in a little bit. I'll do another review. It'll be of that accidental cross between the Yellow Ghost and the Aji Lemon Drop. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Sorry I haven't made a pepper review in a while. I've had a lot going on in my life, you know, with the surgery and everything, and just getting back to work and all that. So, but anyways, hope you all enjoyed the video, and I will catch you in the next one.